Hello there. Welcome to Blitz Transmissions. This is yet another Hasbro Star Wars Fanstream live reaction and discussion. Of course, I'm joined with friends, as I always am on these streams. Shout out to all the guys that are in different time zones that can actually make it to these things, unlike us East Coasters who are usually at work. I just have a pretty out of the ordinary work schedule, and that's the only reason I can make most of these. We have, of course, longtime friend 1313 Jackson of 1313 Podcast.
Glad to be here, Tom. Glad to be here, everybody. Glad to just look at new action figures. That's what makes me the most excited about these things.
Yes, dude, yes. And then, surprise, surprise, look who's here. It is Alexander Storm of the Shadowe Network, fellow channel of the Syndicate. What is going on, Alex?
Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you. And having a little bit of a lighting issue, so I've got a backup light just in case this one's acting up.
Well, you look good, man. You look sharp. You look sharp this morning, bright and early.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How you guys doing?
Oh, man, I'm excited to get into some more kicking the new year off right with hopefully some good Star Wars action figure reveals that don't make me rage. But, yeah, I'm going to give some hellos to everybody in the chat. Before we do that, of course, everybody, if you want to check out, I implore you, check out 1313 Podcast, check out Shadowe Network. All the links to all of their social media is in the description below. YouTube, Instagram. I know that for 1313 you guys are on X and TikTok as well. That's all linked in the description below. Go subscribe on YouTube, give them a follow on Instagram especially so you can keep up to date. You should also join the Syndicate Discord, which you can find links to through the Shadowe Network too. They have an awesome Discord. They're already over 100 members over there at the Syndicate Discord. So, yeah, maybe one of these days I'll stop dragging ass and I'll finally tell Chet what I need to do for this, what I need to include or contribute to this Discord. Let's get right into the live chat. We're going to have a couple minutes just to share our predictions. Of course, you guys would have already seen my predictions video that I dropped yesterday on the channel, so I'm not going to bore you by reiterating my own predictions. Let's see who's in chat today. We have, of course, Commander Bly. Be joining late, but very interested to see what's coming next. We have Adelphi Rangers, New Republic Security Force. Much excite. Max Rebo Experience, happy Monday, sports fans. The Steelers are playing today, and
Please,
oh man,
please.
whatever God or deity you may or may not believe in, please pray to them because we need this win tonight. We have Chris K in the chat. I hope too that I'm not disappointed, brother. We got Courtney's Cantina. Hey all, looking forward to hearing your thoughts on today's reveals. Come on, Hasbro, keep the bangers coming. We got Raul in chat. What's going on? We got Black Series 41st Elite Corps dropped in a bunch of predictions in chat. I will flash those up on the screen as Jackson and Alex share their predictions here. We've also got the Stone Mandalorian Collector saying he's got a... I know he has a stream tonight. I think with his work schedule he couldn't end up streaming. So we have... Let's see who else we got. Fig Fury. He's the chat marshal. Get ready, guys. The chat marshal is going to be watching out. We got BSum75. What's going on? A lot of these guys in chat are Rancor Battalion channel members, and in BSum's case as well, he is also an ARC Trooper in the Patreon. So if you want to check out the links, get early content and all that stuff, that's linked in the description below. We got TVC Trev. We got this asshole, Darth Moocher, in the chat. We got Stormy the Stormtrooper, Mr. Star Wars 1138. What's going on? Who else we got in here? Chat is popping off. We got JWC in here. We got Eric Heinck. Let me know if I screwed up that name. I'm sure I did. Hey, there he is, the big man himself, Hero Collections. Brandon, what's going on? There you go. Michael Galupo in the chat. We got Josh Isley Spaceport in here as well. We've also got Baymax77, hashtag 375 for life. What's up, brother? We got Hello There Collectibles in chat as well. And we've got some gifted channel memberships in here. They're rolling in, people. Wow. Also, shout out to Commander Bly, channel member for 13 months.
Yeah, I know that
I like
guy.
that number. And let's see, who's gifting those channel memberships. So the first 5 come from BSum75. And then we got our boy Hybrid Toy Reviews coming in with a bang with 10. gifted channel memberships. So I have it off on my phone here. I'm going to read those off real quick. We got Drew Becks got gifted one, as well as Galactic Artisan Customs, David Altman, Jexy Jex, Wellum. We've got Boris Hankovich, CT9973, Hannah Awesome, Kurt K, Black Series 41st Elite Corps, Great White North Empire, Bjorn, Bebart, Braden Page, and Mac have all been gifted channel memberships. Congratulations, everybody. You are now part of the Rancor Battalion for the next month. So, we're going to get right into it. Let's get into some predictions, of course, before the fan stream starts. So, I'll be flashing up. If you guys want to drop your predictions in chat, go ahead and do so. I will flash them up on the screen. We'll start off with Jackson. Got any predictions for Black Series and TVC?
Probably one of the only Black Series predictions that I have, just because I see people kind of beating it with the stick at this point, is just blind canon.
Yeah.
I just keep hearing it in the rumor mill. I just want it to be a real thing because I'm super passionate about Rebels. I think a blind, like at least an updated canon fig would be awesome. Not that anything is truly wrong with the original version of it, because it's still a really, really good figure, and it's one of my favorites too. I just think the updated Rebel appearances would be nice, and even throwing in another Rebels character or two, since we had the anniversary pretty recently as well. Other than that, I don't really have any other strong predictions for, I guess, like Black Series or TVC. I'm a cloner by heart. I ain't gonna complain if they bust out another clone repaint or two to add to my collection. That won't be bad. But I'm just really happy to see whatever they show.
Sweet. Yeah, I definitely am thinking we need some desperately Rebels figures need made in the Black Series. It is severely underserved in the Black Series line. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here as well. But Alex, you got any predictions for the fan stream this month?
You know what? I know we always talk about this over at the Toy Chest, but more of from what they're doing on the vintage to throw over into the Black Series. I'd like to see. I have the Carson Teva. I'd like to see him in 6-inch form. I think also some Mandalorian and Grogu, because they're getting close to that movie. And today would be about the common sense point to drop those characters where we have them either in hand by the time the movie comes out or just before the film comes out. So that would kind of be cool.
Did you see the leaked Mando?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No.
Oh, are you
deluxe
okay
one?
if I talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so there was a leak for the Mandalorian Grogu movie that they showed the figure. So it's going to be a deluxe with both Din Djarin and Grogu.
Okay.
And then Grogu has like a bunch of like different weapons. So it's a brand new Mando that we haven't had yet because the armor is slightly different.
Yeah, that's great. I was
So
at
it's ready.
was at a toy show over the weekend, and he had a bunch of hot toys, and they did have a Mando, and a guy was selling a Grogu with it with all the accessories and everything, and it just was like they're getting too close to that film not to start dropping stuff today.
Yeah, I feel like if they have that, if someone already leaked it, then it's made, they'll probably show some off before the movie because they did a really good job of making figures before Skeleton Crew and Acolyte.
Exactly.
Granted, I think they released those way too soon because people didn't care about the shows that much yet.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is their big build-up. I believe that this is the mark of what we'll see Lucasfilms for the next couple of years. They really kind of need this to go real well in theaters. So I think they're going to go all out with stuff. And, I even think that there might be a little bit, I know they're talking about like HasLabs and everything. I think there might be a Mando and Grogu made to order kind of thing that might pop out too sometime later down in the year.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think they're going to be really missing the mark if they don't have a merchandise push for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie this year. I want to see, if it's not Force Friday, I want to see a big end cap display at every Walmart and Target that I go to. Give me a bunch of figures. There are just tons of you guys pouring in the chat right now.
Absolutely. Good morning, Phil.
Once again, go ahead, Alex.
Toys R Us too, because they're back, and if they want to make an actual marquee, this is the movie, that and whatever they're doing with the Marvel films. This is the thing that kind of brings them back into people's attention through those big grand gestures in their stores. Yep.
Hey, if we get Watto, Infernal's going to get a face tat of Ben Quaterneros. Let's go. Yes, I agree with you, Jacob. We need more Vintage Collection, Bad Batch, Second Sister from Fallen Order, and Ponkrell for Vintage and Black Series. There's our guy, John Graber, the space jockey. Get ready. John Graber's going to spit on Black Series as soon as we get to that Black Series segment. And we got some people in chat reminiscing over the Force Fridays back in the day. When are the reveals starting? They're going to be starting in about 2 minutes here. Yeah. Bebar throwing insults in chat today. 212th supremacy. Astromech repaints like R4P17. I was recently on stream with, who was it? Sith Lord 229, Daniel East 1000, and I was on with RoboQuiff Collects as well. We did our Star Wars animation, so Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance, all that wish list stream over the weekend, and that was one of RoboQuiff Collects picks. He wants D-Squad with Colonel Meeber Gascon from the Clone Wars because we have that awesome Astromech body in the Black Series. So, yep, we got Commander Bly with the roaches.
Oh, it didn't even load for me. It was just squares. I was like, what the hell are we looking at?
I've been hearing that's a thing recently on StreamYard. Is there's like a lot of issues with like the UI and all that.
Just with like emojis. That's funny though.
So Hasbro Pulse has it set up on their channel right now. Hey, Stone Mando, member for 4 months. What's going on, man? We got Yakface posted something about Entertainment Earth having Star Wars pre-orders in mid-February. I suspect if we don't get Mando and Grogu reveals today, a February stream has to be about it. They surely can't wait any longer. I mean, we see what it only takes like 4 or 5 months now for figures to get into our hands from the pre-order stage at this point, right? Sometimes even sooner. So I think yeah. So yeah, let's go. Being positive people in the community. Hell yeah, man. That's what we're here for. Here to be the nice guys.
Well, there's too many bad guys, man. We got to be the nice guys.
All right, something funky is going on here. Oh, check this out real quick.
Oh no!
I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. There we go. Okay, it was on my end. We're gonna set up. They're gonna share the screen now. Shout out to Stone Mando for the 199 super sticker.
Nice.
All right, let's get the stream pulled up. I'm gonna have it muted until it actually starts. That way we don't have to listen to this god awful elevator music. We're also gonna have the live chat hidden here because no one wants to see that.
Who said that we need a Han Solo in both scales? My brother in Christ, we just released that one.
All right, guys, let's kick things off here. Everybody in chat, let me know how the volume balance is between Brandon and Chris and us here.
My brain's already in 27, but it is 26, and now I got to start writing different numbers on things.
Yeah, you had a good holiday?
Time. It was good, yes.
Good. Very good. Rest and recuperate, ready to go again. So welcome back, fans. It's great to be here with you for our first
again, everyone, let me know how the balance is.
Again, we had an incredible 25, and we're really going to keep that momentum going in 26. So as we usually do, we're going to talk through Vintage, then Retro, and then Black Series.
We got some Retro today.
Starting with Vintage, we are going to very much operate in the original trilogy sphere today.
Very much so.
Okay.
Very much
okay.
so.
Actually, not entirely, but we'll get to that.
Yes,
more details.
More on that later. And we're going to start with what we know many of you have long been waiting for.
Yeah, this was what, 5 months ago we sneak peeked this?
I think it was around San Diego, if not at the San Diego panel. So we teased some exciting characters that will be joining the Vintage collection.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty good shot. Shout out to Matt again for great
fun.
All right, let's see who actually made it into this set. If it's not Arleel Shus, I think people are going to freak out.
For the first one?
I think we're ready. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So our first reveal here is Labria.
Yes,
man.
dude.
Yeah. So if you didn't figure it out from that shot, we are going back into some Cantina supportive stuff.
Yeah.
We've always said we.
I did predict this one on my video yesterday.
Continuing to build those worlds out, and what's coming, we'll continue to do that for you. But Labria is a great new addition. Mm-hmm. So really a beautiful figure. Like all the modern sculpting detail and articulation built into him. Even photoreal deco on him. Yeah, he's beautiful. And in this release, we're giving him the cape. I know he doesn't come with the cape in the Cantina.
The original figure had a cape back in the, I think it was Power of the Force 2.
In a lot of stories and expanded stuff, like we have seen him wearing a cape. So we thought it was a nice way to plus this release up.
Definitely.
So really a cool addition.
Yeah. And now this is a preliminary model, but it's great to see so much of the deco here. Like if you look at the blue veins across the head there.
Bro's
really
veiny.
Great detail. I love the torso piece too. I can't remember exactly what
I was saying this.
yes, thank you.
Great reuse opportunity for Brick from Mando.
And he is a Deveronian, right?
Yes.
Deveronian. So great to see him here with the horns too.
And the sculpt likeness on him is so nice. I mean, it's one of those ones where it's tough when you get character makeup that's kind of half human, half alien, and finding the right way to blend that, and really lean in where the original mask leaned in on that stuff.
Crazy.
So the team did such a great job bringing him to life. So another patron to fill out the Cantina.
I don't think this figure's been released in like over 20 years.
So joining him is going to be our next reveal, which is Garandan.
Ooh, I was not expecting this one.
Never enter the Cantina and think you're not being watched. So he's not a Cantina specific patron, but he is always lurking in the shadows. So it's kind of Tatooine theme going on here. But
that's cool.
He is. He's a great new version of the figure.
The head sculpt is so good.
Yeah, I'll pull the hood down on him.
That's
Again,
really
this
good.
is an early model on him because we wanted to show you guys stuff right away. But he's got all the great like sculpted detail and stuff that I think we did way back when there were 12-inch figures. I think the team back then designed up his headpiece, what it looked like underneath the hood. And this is bringing it into 3 3/4. So fun new addition there with the
#Black
goggles.
Series Most Wanted.
All
This guy was pretty high up on the
kind of
general list there.
Double layer cloak that he has on. So I think that's one of the things that oftentimes gets missed is that his cloak is 2 layers.
There we go. Nigel's spitting. We have 2 for 2 are pretty good picks so far. Characters that desperately needed updates. Characters that are very prominent in the whole sequence on Tatooine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big
Very,
shout
very
out to Aaron
nice.
and Soft Goods team. They continue to really knock it out of the park for these guys. So we have Labria, we have Garandan.
Okay.
And our next one, which I think is the first time he's ever had a figure.
I think it is, yeah. So
Whoa.
It's complete without its owner. So Chalman.
Wow.
Who is
this was out of left field
owner
here.
Of the Cantina. So a great new Wookiee figure here. So reuse of some parts from Chewbacca, but a great new sculpt, new torso. Like you can see that so
Very
much
smart.
of him is new for this character specifically. Like he's got that great handlebar mustache for a Wookiee. It's really fun. We threw a cup in because I mean,
What a strange one.
That seems appropriate, right? So we took that cup.
Mario Wookiee.
Gave that to him, so he's got that. He's as any bartender on the Outer Rim. He's probably armed.
Yeah.
So,
What's up, Star Wars Marshal? Right now, they are in the middle of revealing the 4-pack for the Cantina Patrons TVC set. It's the first reveal of the stream.
Really nice.
And it's crazy because there's not a lot of reference for him. Like there's a couple of great stuff.
Black
pieces in
Redemption
a
mug,
book
yes, sir.
That I think Ralph McQuarrie illustrated.
I think so.
So just a couple little pieces of him, but the team took that and like everything else we could find and really dove in and did something nice and special for a fun character here. So
we had handlebar mustache cow in Black Series, and now we're bringing the handlebar of the Chalman into vintage.
Seems to be the thing.
Yeah, it's the.
He's got a better mustache than me. Holy cow!
Okay.
It's only had a galaxy of time to work on it.
Now this is going to be a 4-pack. Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
All right, let's see. Give us our Leo Shoes. If it's not our Leo
With
Shoes, I think people are going to lose their
Cantina
minds.
Patron characters. So the last figure that we have to show you today.
He's in a bit of a standing pose.
He is.
Oh, there it is. Well done.
Many fans have been asking for.
Well done.
And finally, we're bringing him here into the vintage collection.
Yep. Our little, like you guys all saw him. He's the tier that didn't get funded.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
We
Props to
made sure
Hasbro
to
for
get back
fulfilling
to
that
him. We did a lot of work
unfulfilled
early on. We
HasLab stretch
talked
goal.
already a whole bunch about what makes him unique.
Very
and
well done.
special. but for now, he is coming in this 4-pack, so a great way to get him out and really continue to build that out. And we know
looks like
there's
the
so much
chat
demand
is
for him, so
generally
many people
very
clamoring
happy.
to
Those
adopt
who are
the
planning on
character.
getting this
Yeah.
set
So,
are very
to
happy
announce
with
that
these
he is
picks.
coming to TVC.
Yeah.
No.
And this is like just seeing the 4 of them together, especially these 3, given we see them in in A New Hope.
Yeah.
Like for me, my first introduction to
The
A New
shoots
Hope
is
was
loose,
the special
people.
editions.
Right.
The
And I remember
shoots
that
is
day my dad
loose.
putting the VHS cassette into the.
Well, you didn't see
into
him in
TV.
special editions then.
No. But I mean, like the introduction for me was a special edition.
Ankle
Yeah.
shoes.
And that moment of Luke walking into the cantina for the first time and you realizing that the whole galaxy has just
It's filled with creatures and
like the world just gets so much wider than it was, right? So like when I look at those 3 characters, even though All wasn't in the special editions, it reminds me of that feeling I had as a kid when the galaxy became so much wider for the first time.
Right.
Like
All right, that's
that depth.
I would say for TVC fans, that's a win. This pack is a win.
Wonderful worlds
Some never before made Cantina patrons. You get the owner, some desperately needed
exciting
updates.
to finally be able to talk about
I would say
those.
this is a win for TVC.
Clearly, we wanted to talk about those all the way back at San
Yes.
Diego, and it was just a matter of finding the right time to not step on the toes of other things. So
yeah. So okay, so we have Labria, Arleo, Garandon, and Chalman are all going to be part of our next special action figure set that is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and there's always going to be more news from TVC. I know we talked a little bit about a certainly winged individual in our December stream. We didn't talk about the Battle of Geonosis today, but I wanted to tease you guys with a little something.
Bro.
We'll just put this on the table. Just a little something. We'll talk more about that
my
later.
God, they
That'll give you
teased
a
the
little hint towards
Geonosian
more
warrior.
Geonosis stuff that's
Yes,
coming. There's a early
dude.
prototype in
There you
fun
go.
colors.
Oh, I'm
It's
so
pretty
excited.
nice.
Yeah, blue's not final.
No, it's not final, but it looks nice and
Oh,
blue.
That's-
yes,
that's good.
There you
dude.
go.
Like, yeah, so just a little something fun.
Okay.
Oh, man.
More to come
Close
on that.
enough. I predicted the
So
Geonosian.
we're going to move over to retro now.
All right, guys, I'm going to take a
And
nap
as you
for the
saw last
retro
time,
segment.
We had the R4 M9 reveal following the 2 that we had both at London Comic Con and at New York Comic Con. And we previously mentioned that this will be part of our next 6-figure multi-pack. So again, as always, shout out to Mr. Stevie. He makes some fantastic checklists here, so be sure to go out and check those on his website to track your latest and greatest in the collection. What do we bring today, Chris?
I don't know. Should we just pick one in real time here? We've got 3 left.
That's a good point.
I'm going to go with a favorite princess.
Yes.
I think
Let's do that.
I think
Which I'm very
Princess
glad you
Leia is a favorite character of everybody's from New Hope, from all of Star Wars. And we're excited to reveal that we're doing a Princess Leia in her ceremonial outfit from
wow.
Yavin.
There you go.
So we did Luke previously. Luke came with a medal, so Luke comes with his medal, but Han has been sitting there waiting for his medal to be awarded.
Yes.
The Princess Leia in the ceremonial outfit comes with another medal, so that will fit over Han's head. So if you already have a Han figure, Leia can finally award Han his medal and complete that little scene there.
Skip the retro. I wish I could.
So, we still have
It's just
to
not my
award
cup
his
of tea.
medal.
It just doesn't fit what I collect.
But yeah, a fun version of Leia to bring out, and a great outfit that was never done by Kenner. Again,
Yes.
like
There
that's
you
kind
go.
of where we are with all these figures.
That's the kind of
is
stuff that retro fans
beautiful
want.
stuff that
Not
Kenner
redos
could've
of
done, but
original
Exactly.
Kenner.
never
They
did
want
got
this.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
think
being
they
able to go all the way
appreciate
back to
the
Star
new
Wars
updates and
do
things that
stuff.
they
So
haven't
she's
received.
She's got
Yeah,
soft
exactly.
goods for her arms,
Yeah.
and we'll get into more of all of it as we reveal the full 6 in the end. But yeah, last time we talked a little bit about how R4 has that removable
awesome.
center leg.
Yeah, it's great.
Leia come in with the metal.
Shout out TVC March
obvious
Madness.
stuff there, but yeah.
And there should be a render here on screen for you guys right now. Great reveal again for retro. So 4 there for vintage for our next special action figure set, and then 4 out of 6 here for the next multi-pack for retro. So stay tuned on what's to come next for 375.
Yeah, there's more. There's
Here
at
we
least
go.
2 more.
Here we
Yes,
go.
at least. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
All right. For a second, I got worried.
Yeah,
I was
it's like,
like,
the
Happy
end of
New
the
Year, Black
screen.
Series fans. We're going to talk through some
all right, let's do it.
pretty exciting
We got
stuff
Tom
today.
on the
and
set.
I've said this before. We brought out some amazing product in 2025. 26 is shaping up to be even more, maybe even more exciting, right? And today we have 4 figures for you.
4. Okay, I was
of
only expecting 3.
First-time characters in the line.
Oh.
Really expanding the silhouette for Black Series.
Okay.
And we've heard the call for more theatrical background characters from the
Okay.
prequels.
Okay.
So we are today delivering more background characters from the prequels. As I said, 3 new characters in the line. One that is
Here we go.
been in the line before, but is a new version of that character. So,
All right.
are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
do
Without
this.
further ado,
Come on.
we're introducing our first reveal today, which is Watto.
No
So we previously
way.
did Jar Jar Binks. We previously did Sebulba.
Yes,
And I
dude.
think for
There
me
you go.
personally,
Yes,
the third most
dude.
iconic.
Yes, they did the
Alien
fluttering
from that,
wings.
from
Let's
that
go.
universe, aside from
Let's go.
Watto himself.
Look at how
talk us
good that
through
looks.
The exceptional work
He has
he
the
did with
chance
character.
cube. All right, I'm
Yeah.
done.
It was
All
super
right, I'm
exciting
done.
when
Let's
we put
go,
him into the line. I know
dude.
the year before we had done Sebulba.
Oh,
so we were
man.
getting,
Yeah, they've been
excited
asking for
about
this.
trying different silhouettes.
All
for
right,
these
I'm gonna try and
characters.
shut the
so
hell up so I can hear about the figure.
Watto became the obvious next choice. You know,
Hey,
he played such a
first
huge
one.
role,
There it is. First one for
in
Black
his
Series
relationship
Most
with
Wanted.
Anakin, and,
That's a
and
Black
so,
Series
so
Most
he's
Wanted.
Obviously, from the ground
Oh,
up,
man.
all new. He comes with a number of accessories.
Dude.
He's got, a data pad,
you
a
go.
cane, and also
Yes,
his chance
dude.
cube, you know, and then which failed him. But
No,
but
they
yeah,
won't.
as well as obviously most of the movie he's in the air, you know. So to get him up to eye
Yeah.
level,
Oh,
we have
man.
him on a flight stand. That
Great.
just plugs
great.
into his back there, and then he
The
comes
fluttering
with a,
wings is
2
just
sets of
like
wings.
doing it for
Flying
me.
mode, and then a stationary, you know, on his feet.
But the
mode
flight
where they're not
plaque works
flapping.
too, though. I
So-
think they're
Yeah.
probably smart to give him a
Yeah,
flight
he's
stand.
he's
Yes,
really cool. He's
he
got a
needs
little-
that because he's always floating in
whatever
the air.
scanning
Yeah,
thing on his belt as well.
That's a
He's,
great
you know, it's
sculpt.
got the separate belt overlay, the vest overlay.
brother, that is awesome.
So yeah, he's
And it's fan
yeah, and
channel.
he
and
was a lot of fun. He just looks so cool.
There you go.
The
Oh,
deco was
dude.
Joined
done
back
really
just
well
for
on him
Watto.
as
This
well.
is
He got the
insane.
fades going on his
Jackson,
on
he's
his
got the
belly,
chance cube
going to the back.
No
and the fades on
way.
the wings
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
So it looks great.
and swappable
So
wings.
just to recap there,
Wow.
right? Because we just unpacked a lot here with
Yeah,
with
you
Watto.
did.
So he has 2 sets
Oh,
of wings.
that's-
One, as you've
God.
seen in the images, where they are standard wings, where there is not this fluttering
Wow.
effect, right?
Wow,
so as
that's
you can
great
see
figure.
here, there is a real 3-dimensional view to how his
Oh
wings
my
are fluttering,
God.
as if he is flying on that flight stand.
Wow.
So 2
Oh,
sets
that-
of wings. On top of the 2 sets of
Amazing.
wings, because he's
Premium
flying,
scope.
the flight stand is included with Watto, so you can have him either stable, standing on his own 2 feet, or up in the air. Then the chance cube, the data pad, and the
walking
rod
stick
as well.
and-
And the walking
Dude,
stick as well.
that is
So, chock full
awesome.
of accessories with this
I
guy.
like
As you can
that.
see here, he looks great next to Anakin. This is a breathtaking release to me.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you do a lot
man.
of great stuff. This is a breathtaking release.
What an
like I
awesome
said earlier,
release.
I mean, getting a chance to kind of dig into these aliens and you know the
And this is one of those.
being
This
able
to
kinda
me
get the
feels
details in
definitive
there.
for
You
Phantom
know, you see all
Menace.
his
I
wrinkles
will
on his
never
face on his
need
neck.
another 6-inch Watto
He's
ever
a lot
again.
of fun.
And there it is.
again,
Everybody
being
talking
able
in
to
the
kinda
chat.
dig into
Hashtag
this-
Black Series Most
being
Wanted.
able to dig into
There you
this
go.
was
Let's
really, really
go.
cool. So
And that chance cube is
I'm gonna have to get 2,
perhaps the smallest but most meaningful accessory in the entire Black Series.
dude.
Grogu has his little shifter ball too.
That's true.
pretty small.
That's true.
but it's
Close. It's in the running. It's in the
Oh,
running.
man.
So Watto here is going to be a fan
Nice.
channel on Amazon release as part of this next
Yeah.
Okay,
wave.
fan channel wave.
This
Awesome.
is a wave of 3.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
ready for the next one?
All right, hit me.
Prime
go.
Minister is expecting you. The
No,
first time I saw this
bro.
sample in
Oh
hand,
my
that line
God.
Immediately rang through my head.
Oh,
So this is
dude.
Taun We.
Oh,
One
No
of the Kaminoans,
way.
again, making her debut in the 6-inch scale
Gotta
for
get
Black
that.
Series. This is the first time I've ever done her.
Master
and the
Sifo
first time we have ever done
Diaz.
a Kaminoan
Oh
like that
my
6-inch scale.
God,
Yeah,
man.
and she is lanky. So you know,
Wow,
obviously,
wow,
once
wow.
again, when we were putting her in the line, I was super
All my
excited about
cloners
an
rise
opportunity
up?
to
All my
do,
cloners
you
rise
know,
up?
a new silhouette for a character, and she came out great.
Wow.
She's nice and stable. She's got
It
little
look at
mini
the face,
butterflies
man.
there,
Oh my God, the
deep cut
face
elbows.
paint apps, the eyes,
Hannah did a great job
impeccable.
on the soft goods as well. The way
Wow.
it trails behind, it looks really good.
Yeah. And I mean, for a character that doesn't, I mean, she's very elegant. in
Bring
her
Rena
movement,
Owen
but she
back
doesn't
to
exactly
ICC
action
this year so we can
pack
get that Black
There is
Series
a
figure
lot
signed.
of articulation here, right?
Yep.
Because I think you have it basically
Wow.
the diaphragm and at the
Hashtag
waist.
clone mommy.
And then a couple of points there throughout the legs too.
Right.
I love the way you got those deep cut
Dude,
elbows
chat
in to
is
be able to
blowing up
hold the
right
data
now.
pad,
It
because
is,
again,
yep.
when she meets Obi-Wan in those scenes on Kamino, she's usually holding that data pad. So running Lama Sue's, schedule and that kind of thing.
Dude.
I'm on track.
And again, Hannah did amazing work on those soft goods. We'll show you the back there
Yes,
as well.
man.
Long, flowing, very elegant, just like we know the Kaminoans are. I love how you got the
Look at the
headpiece
printing on the
here.
soft goods too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So good. So again, first time character in the line. Joining
That's
lots of
sick.
the
I can't
really
get over the
exciting characters.
eyes, man. The eyes are
Fantastic.
spot on to the movie.
Okay. Moving
Wow.
on to our next one. So this is,
I need another.
those first two are really good. They're great. They're exceptional. This is just as exceptional.
Don't
Go
play
for
with
it. Let's
me.
do it.
Don't play
All
with
Look
me.
at this.
No
This is Geonosian
way!
Warrior from Attack of the
No
Clones.
way,
One of the most
dude!
exciting aliens. One of the
Oh,
most
this was
exciting
on my
prequel
Black Series Most
movies. All of
Wanted.
the prequel movies, I would argue.
Oh
themselves
my
heavyweight.
god, it's so
Again,
impressive.
Not to sound like a broken record, but look at him. He's completely new, and he was so fun to get into it.
dude.
You look
That's
at
insane.
all of the detail in there.
Oh,
and you zoom in
I
and
can't
just how
wait to pose this one around.
interesting and intricate,
Wow.
and obviously
Oh,
insectoid
man.
looking character.
I got 2 and
He's
3.
Really cool. And like
Oh,
Watto,
man.
he does come with
Look at the
multiple
wings,
accessories.
man.
His
There you go.
little
Yeah.
Looks like all
blaster
4
thing
wings
there.
articulate
Just before we
individually.
start, let's show the back of those wings clearly,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, they
So,
do.
Multiple points. of
Yes! Oh
articulation.
my god, they
You have
articulate
The
individually.
top wing and the bottom wing,
Oh,
which are both pointing into
dude.
the back of the torso. So multiple different points of articulation, multiple configurations.
How
if you wanted
impressive,
to,
man.
For the wings to be able to show that silhouette
Wow.
more expressively.
The clear plastic with the paint apps on there, that's
this feels like it
exactly
just
how I
jumped off
would
the
have
screen to
wanted
me.
this.
Yeah.
You could say
Oh
it
my
flew off the screen.
God.
Go for it. Go for it. Look at that.
Oh, he has
So
a flight
similar
stand
to-
too?
Right.
Oh
Similar,
my
you got
god,
another set of
dude.
wings, and
That
these
is
are
crazy.
on the flight
Cinema.
stand, and obviously
That
most
is
of the time
nuts.
these guys are flying around.
They gave him
battling
a
the
flight
clone
stand.
troopers and
I'm
our heroes
floored.
in the Geonosian
Oh
pit.
man.
So we're able to recreate that here.
Dude.
Like you had mentioned earlier with Watto, these are trying to simulate in motion as far as the wings and trying to get a little bit of depth
So
to
he
that.
also has
And,
fluttering wings.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it looks great. He's got
Wow,
a nice
dude.
height on that
Damn.
stand. It's
Yeah.
a little bit taller than the
Wow.
Watto.
Yes, this is
So,
not sun
so
fact.
you get
This
some-
is the
some elevation
actual
there.
grunt. Yeah,
And
dude.
in regards to his anatomy,
Dude.
this
The
extra
flight stand
articulation
really
in the legs
threw
as
me.
well.
I was never
Yeah,
expecting
Be
a
able to
flight
get him
stand
into
from
know.
this
some really
guy.
crazy poses here, and
Wow.
he's really cool.
And
Look
all
at
new
the-
from
look at the
ground
sonic
up.
blaster.
Let's take that through. So you have the ankle pivot
Okay.
here at the bottom.
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
at the middle.
You can see that sculpt
here-
Yeah, you got
and
two
all the
knee joints,
articulation.
lower, upper knee
Yeah.
joint, and the thigh articulation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you got the roly poly
Yeah.
wrists,
Which
elbows.
allows him to really grip his blaster.
Yeah, and then it's the
Oh,
ball
man.
jointed butterfly.
Yeah,
Here it's a little bit
great
different in
butterfly
order to
joint.
accommodate these wings because we got, as Brandon mentioned earlier, each of the wings are independently articulated, so even these can be posed however you want. And then the separate
Wow.
overlay with this armor, same with the on the belt. You got the double neck, upper and lower, and the waist as well. So
This is like
yeah.
so impressive.
And
Yeah, it
what I
is.
love about this is that when we get that
Oh,
opportunity
man.
to build it all new from the ground up, the amount of value that you pack into here for that play factor that you
I-
get them in
I
all kinds
just
of different
can't
poses
get
you can
over
wear
the
because
flight
of that
stand on this
articulation that
guy.
it affords.
Yeah.
You have all of the deco that, again, you and Eric both pointed
Wow.
out through the sculpt and then through the paint apps. Like if you look through here, the way that you guys captured the different textured color of the wings, right? Like that must be so difficult to achieve in plastic
Oh,
form, but
man.
it resonates so well here.
We went through many rounds to get that effect, but
Yeah.
I'm happy with the way it came out. Kind of that.
Apparently there's
translucent
one
kind
more
of
Black
blue
Series
effect.
reveal,
One
too.
more
Cool.
character.
And then all the details along the armored pieces, the red, the golds, the browns, just truly,
Wow.
truly spectacular.
Shelf life,
So,
what's up, brother?
Like I said at the top,
Really
three
appreciate
all-new
the flight
aliens,
stands.
a Geonosian, a Kaminoan,
Nice.
and then Watto as well there for the first time.
They go up for pre-order
all
on
in the Black
Wednesday,
Series
everyone.
making their 6-inch debut. So, as we said, we have very much been focusing on how we expand the silhouette of Black
Yes,
Series.
man.
And here for those three characters, it's undeniable that the silhouettes there
Oh,
are just
dude.
absolutely
I'm
gorgeous,
blown away by all three
for
are
the Black
perfect in
Series.
my opinion.
That is
So-
sick.
Yeah.
Watto, Taun We, and the Geonosian Warrior are all part of our next fan channel wave,
Yep.
available at Hasbro Pulse and other retailers, as well as Amazon. Pre-orders are going up January 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so that was pretty exciting. We have all 3 of those figures there. You want to do anything else?
No,
I mean, this is great, right?
Yeah, I'm super excited to get these figures into your hands and just to see, what you guys do with them. I love looking at all of that toy photography and you guys posting online and just kind of seeing what you do with them. So it's really cool.
And we have aliens, right? Star Wars is known for its aliens. What else is Star Wars known for? For its lightsabers, right?
Yeah.
So if we pull those guys off for a minute. So let's take a look. We could have
What are we
one
talking
lightsaber
about?
and
What are
2
we talking-
lightsabers and 3 lightsabers and 4 lightsabers. You want to make it 6?
6
Should we make it 6
lightsabers.
for our final reveal today?
What?
Our final reveal today is
Oh my
from
gosh.
Force
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
You guys blew me away with this. So
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
That's what we try to do every time. Just try to get Brandon to get super geeky.
Yes. And it doesn't take a lot, but this is
I
really
knew it.
the way.
It was on my
So
black.
this is again
Most
all
wanted
new,
list.
and it's
Excellent.
his
Oh my
That's
apprentice outfit of
crazy.
it,
That is
and
crazy.
he's really cool. He's got that quilted leather outfit undersuit.
Oh my
everything,
God,
the
dude.
chest
Can't
armor, the
believe they
shoulder
made
armor,
this figure, man.
really amazing helmet.
Can't believe they made this.
Oh
It's
my
just fantastic,
god.
full of detail.
Crazy.
As he talked about,
I'm
we
like
got
just
multiple
giggling,
lightsabers,
dude. I
and
can't
they
even
all
think of
hang
words
on
to
his
say.
belt. So they're all
Oh my
they're all done there.
Oh
Pretty sure
my
all 6 are
god.
deco. Let me just triple check
Smoking on that
live
Black
here
Series
tonight-
pack.
today.
6
Yep, all
painted
6 are deco. Great
lightsabers.
deco on them.
6 painted
And he's got his little
lightsabers.
braid in the back as well.
Little braid in the back.
Oh my
the articulation, he's
god.
got the ball jointed wrists,
Yep.
the butterflies, the elbows,
Dude.
swivel boots.
Is that wired
everything
soft
there.
goods?
And
It
then-
is.
It
Oh
is,
my
it is.
god.
It
One
is.
thing
Oh.
I'm noticing.
Yeah. What
So
we
this is
decided
a
to do with
deluxe.
This guy,
It
you know,
is.
he's
Worth
very
every penny,
action
too, on
oriented.
this
So
one.
we gave
It's
him
got to be deluxe.
his, wired.
Oh
So
my
really
god,
tried to get
dude.
Oh,
This as
Oh.
dynamic as possible.
Crazy.
Yeah, let's,
So-
let's take them off with the stand.
Yeah, let's do
We
that.
go show the people this. Go for it.
Yeah, so.
There's
we
the
really
big
wanted
ass
to get
tag
some-
under there so
some
they can get past the
action-oriented
legal.
poses.
Mhm.
Wow.
Which really
Dude.
takes this to the next level. So we started the
Seriously,
the wide
ringside,
tapes with
4
Ronin,
Grand
the
Slams for
Celebration
Black
exclusive
Series
in 20
today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Five.
Wow,
Yeah, this
dude.
year? Last year?
Yeah, it was
25.
25, yep.
We're in multiple years right now.
Oh my
That's
Then
god.
we took that to Vader.
That
this
is
iconic
just
character
nuts.
With the
Best
Pulse
Bits.
exclusive with the best Bits
Look
set
how
with Luke.
impressive
And then
that
here,
is.
For the very first time, bringing this to
Wow.
mainline. So this is going to be our fan channel
Oh
deluxe,
my
available at Hasbro Pulse and
God.
our fan channel retailers. And
Yes.
again, like just to really show off the butterflies.
Look at the
And there's
swappable hands. Are you
that famous
kidding me?
cover, I
Oh
think.
my god.
That the game cover, right, where everything is just flowing back, and he's just
Oh
chasing
my
straight forward, I think.
god.
And it is just.
I have to
phenomenal.
get at least
Like,
2 of
again,
those.
There goes one of his.
I can't believe we got
Yeah.
these 4 figures in the same
It's
fan
just
stream.
spectacular. And
I'm
again,
like
shout out to
floored.
Hannah, our soft goods specialist.
Oh my
the work
god.
that she is doing with this is second to none. It is absolutely spectacular.
The import
way in which we're
killer.
able to get those,
Oh yeah, yeah.
those,
This was it.
those pose
This
moments
was
out
it.
Dude.
with the wired cape.
Yeah.
So, okay, 6 lightsabers, 6 hilts, all of which hook onto the belt. All new articulation because it's all new figure from the ground up. Ankle pivots, the knee joints, waist joint, butterflies, braid.
Usually
Wide,
3 fan
soft
channel
goods.
waves.
You want to do any more?
Sure. Let's give him some alternate hands.
Yeah, look at that.
We got some force pushing hands here.
That is
are
just
swappable.
Are you kidding me?
It gets
that.
better and better.
And then
Holy cow!
Pop that in.
Yeah.
there you
Wow.
go.
So,
Oh man.
does he come
The
with all
Edward
the
He's got the
Scissorhands.
hand,
it also comes with these force pushing hands as well,
dude.
which are
Brother.
absolutely
Brother,
spectacular.
I am blown away.
Just truly spectacular.
This is
Yeah.
Black Series returning
So
to being the
they are really
definitive premium feeling
So as I said,
action
this
figure
is going
line.
to be a
This
fan
is the
channel
return.
deluxe.
Yes, it
It
is.
will be a available at Hasbro Pulse retail,
And
Hasbro Pulse
Amazon.
and other fan channel
Wow.
retailers.
Wow.
But we're really excited about this one.
Makes up for the
So we have 3 new
charger.
aliens today.
No, it
plus a
doesn't,
brand new
Joe.
deluxe
No, it
that
doesn't.
is built from the ground up with all of those great features.
Wow! Oh my!
I think we had
Wow!
a pretty good showing today.
Yes,
for
you
vintage,
did.
for retro and for Black Series. So as always, 25 was a great year. 26 is going to be an even greater year.
Oh
I dare say.
wow, dude!
I think the force is with us, so we are very excited to see you guys again soon. Very pleased that you were able to join us today, and may the force be with you.
Dude.
See it.
Wow.
Wow.
So, how we feeling,
bro.
guys?
Really good.
Dude,
Really good.
I am absolutely floored with Black Series today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just nuts. Everybody in the chat, sound off. Let us know what you thought of the reveals today. If our hooting and I might have to make a compilation of our reactions, like a little short, and we'll do like a collab post later today or something. But oh, dude, I can't believe I can't pick a favorite.
Oh,
I
can.
seriously.
Mord
You can't-
Starkiller is the
Yeah.
favorite.
Or it was on my Black Series Most Wanted list, and a lot of characters were on Black Series Most Wanted list, which was really cool. That means it's a significant point of them actually listening to fans.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was really
Yeah.
hype. But Lord Starkiller, I was not expecting this early.
No, neither was I.
Wow,
Neither
6
was I.
lightsabers,
Israel
buckling on the
4TK.
belts. Way too much, man. They did it. Flight stands galore, flapping wings. Like, what are they doing, man?
Oh, dude.
This was just absolutely insane too, because I felt like going into it, I saw the predictions for some of these figures to be
Yeah.
revealed, and they're really cool figures, and I'll probably pick most of them up too.
Mhm.
But the Starkiller was just out of left field. I don't know,
man.
because I joined back in late for Watto, and I was like, because I'm connecting on my phone because my computer wanted to crap the bed. So I was just like, okay, like this is cool. Like, okay, like this is also cool. Like, I'll get that. And I just lost
Yeah.
it for
Yeah.
Starkiller.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Ooh.
Dude, that was great, man. Who
Oh,
needs
yeah.
coffee in the morning when you got this? Alex, I'm so excited for Toy Chest tonight. This is
Man,
gonna be great.
let me tell you something. You very rarely on Friday we had 2 casts. We're doing 2 casts today. This is just how you do Fridays and Mondays, man. It's just a good toy morning to everybody out there. If you are a fan of what they're doing at Hasbro, give them some positive energy because, man, they dominated this morning, man. This
Yeah.
was
Oh,
wild.
This is it. And Jacob in the chat really is spitting right now because this is definitely important to know. These are going to sell out, especially Starkiller.
Yeah.
You better make sure
Oh,
you're
yeah.
ready. You're ready. And honestly, in the Blitz Transmissions Discord, we do share pre-order links to both Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store as soon as these drop, and we send a little at everyone ping for a lot of these pre-order drops. So
Great.
also, shout out to B Some for the 10 gifted channel members.
B
Let's
Some.
see who got gifted here. Courtney's Cantina, Agent Pringles. We got I'm so sorry I can't pronounce it. Stratched Pro, Cheesy Napkin, Classic, B Man, Esteban, Dean Lee 375, Jude Anthony Gross, Alan Werner. Shout out to you guys for getting channel memberships. Welcome to the
Absolutely.
Rancor Battalion. Yeah, we got to make sure everybody, if you want to join my Discord, link is in the description below. We will ping and at everyone when these pre-order links go up. Myself, and shout out to my one of my best moderators in my Discord, JWC. He is always on top of it with those Amazon links as well. So we usually tag team those pre-order links. We'll make sure you guys get the scoop. 1 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday, 2 days from now.
Yep.
Make sure you're ready. So guys, let's go. I think we should start with Black Series because I think that's where all the hype is right now. Let's start. So the first thing I want to talk about here, it's been what, a week?
Yeah.
And we already have one of our 12 from this year's community Black Series Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Which was a sample size of over 500 submissions. Number 7 on the list, Watto from Phantom Menace, knocked out. And you better believe later today I'm going to be making a post with a big apprehended stamp on that Watto there. We have apprehended one of the 2026 most wanted.
There you go.
Man, there we go. James Morrow in the chat. This is how you do it, Hasbro. Give the fans of both lines what they want in the same stream. I definitely don't want to, just because I'm more of a prequel fan myself, I don't want to forget about how awesome some of those picks are for the TVC 4-pack. I know for a lot of people, those were very good, knowledgeable choices for that 4-pack. Kudos to whoever made those picks. But give me 1 second here. I'm just going to pull up another tab, and we're going to start looking in. I'm going to try and find a page on Instagram. If not, we'll just scrub through the stream here. But I think Yak Face is on top of it. Shout out to the GOAT Yak Face.
The prophet Yak Face.
The prophecy. Well, the photos are kind of cropped. So what I might do is we'll just go through the stream itself.
Okay.
So the reason Watto's paint might look really matte is because this is a prototype of the figure.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to
harder
look...
to get that when you're actually in the prototype phase. It's just something that they probably got to pre-sample back from their actual factory. So give it a little time. You'll get to see, especially in those photos, you'll get to see better versions of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So let's see. I think we just need to jump into the first one here. I think we'll just jump into the best reveal of the stream for Jackson, at least.
Yeah.
It's, the new Black Series Deluxe.
Yep.
Which is Lord Starkiller here.
There you go. This is premium figure, man.
So good.
So I'm gonna be so real right now. I never for a moment expected all 6 lightsabers to have lightsaber blades.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Thought they would just be props, but that's even cooler.
Wow.
To me, I honestly was like, I would have thought before this figure got revealed that this would have been a little excessive doing 6 lightsaber blades, because obviously he can only hold 2 at a time. But this is great because a lot of times we know, us Black Series collectors know, when you have those lightsabers with the removable blades, they do have a tendency to break over time, snap when they take a shelf dive, things like that. So I must say, I am very, very happy that we have those extra lightsaber blades now. You can also probably donate some of those to maybe some of your existing. I know Hybrid and I have had our Dagangeras have their lightsaber blades snap off the hilts. So that'd be an opportunity to replace those. But Jackson, I'm going to give you the floor, brother. How are we feeling about Lord Starkiller?
As I love The Force Unleashed. It's probably one of my favorite Star Wars games ever, and I just played through it recently, probably like a year ago. And again, I was just absolutely blown away because we got regular Starkiller in that Comic-Con pack and then the single release. So I thought that was it. We would never touch Force Unleashed again. So to get this is insane. Yeah. I really like that 6 lightsaber aspect too, because like in the Force Unleashed, you can change like the lightsabers that you're using sometimes. So this is even a good opportunity to just like be like, oh, I think my Lord Starkiller would use these lightsabers because they were cooler versus these other ones. Also having the claw hands too.
Yeah, wow.
That was I'm glad that they have a regular hand for the saber and then claw hands for like the added poses that you want to do. But they're right in that. I'm gonna buy 2 because my idea was to get Sam Witwer to sign either a Maul or just my regular Galen Merrick. But now that they have this one, this is going to be the definitive one that I get signed by him if I see him when I go back to the mainland.
Wow.
Dude, and Alex, Lord Starkiller was on your Black Series Most Wanted top 12 this year.
You know what? This is the best part of fandom. Is like when you were telling me about the Black Series Most Wanted, we were all sitting around. It's like, yeah, it's nice and everything. Look, I was a little disappointed. No Captain EO. Okay, all right. I can take that. It's fine. But I didn't think that Lord Starkiller had an opportunity to be put on this list this early.
No.
And now it's like, man, the whole December was like Christmas came true this morning, because this was one where it's a left field one, but also the best part about the additional lightsabers, and we've got some great toy photographers up in the stream right now.
Yes.
Can you imagine the different looks, now you can actually have, like, if you got a stand, you can put him using the Force to grab like a lightsaber. This is going to look fantastic. One shot on some of these guys' cameras, man. This
Yeah.
is the premium, and the wire cape. Yeah, this is what premium and deluxe figures should have.
Yes.
Fantastic job, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am blown away by the force push hands. Were just not. I think again we're this is what I said right at the end of the stream here was we are returning to what Black Series should have been all along. The vision for Black Series in the beginning back in 2013 was this is the definitive and premium Star Wars action figure line. Over time, I think we lost sight of that. And over time,
sure.
I think it became more of a it's just an action figure line. Like, we don't really have to try. We have the monopoly here in the US. It's just an action figure line. But we're returning to, I think that going forward, the expectation is going to be things like flight stands, fluttering wing effects, alt hands. This is things making Black Series great again. Hashtag,
we'll take it.
Hashtag let's go Brandon.
No.
It's ironic, but anyway, we've just got so much to do. Jax, were you saying something?
No, I was just gonna say, because even this stream for me kind of felt like a shocker compared to the rest, because I feel like I go into this expecting what's a main trilogy character, what's a main character really from any of the movies, or even like a basic side character too, where now the Black Series line is becoming, here are the obscure characters that we didn't make, and here's this random person that popped. Here's Lord Starkiller, who popped up in a DLC basically for The Force Unleashed. That is what I feel like it should be, rather than remaking the same things over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Doing new things. So I'm here for it.
Absolutely. And then we got JWC gifting 10 Blitz Transmissions channel memberships. So the 10 channel members are going to be 187CB, Vortex 7114, Jax 247, Fish Fosh, Austin Snow, Calamul, Phil the Bob, Pass Rapport, Greek Gent, and we have Shark Nougat. Shout out to you guys, and welcome to the Rancor Battalion. Right. Streams like these make me so happy. I've stuck with this line. It seems like we're finally getting all the characters we always wanted. I am... here we go. Blisters, do I have to change my channel's profile pic since I have a 7-month membership? I don't know. So, yeah, I think for me, this is truly a deluxe figure. Between, again, we talked about 6 lightsabers. They're all they're all painted. We have alt hands. We have wired freaking soft goods. This is the first time that a regular, like, widely released figure has those soft goods. And so I know everybody's, saying the same thing that I'm saying is, why are those big tags sticking out from the inside of the soft goods? That's something they have to do for their legal side of things to make it a 4+ toy. It has to have that big tag with the warnings on it. Guess what? I'm going to get that figure in hand. I'm going to take a pair of safety scissors, and it's gone just like that. So, but yeah, man, I'm completely and utterly blown away by these here. Yeah. Let's see. Some of these images are clipped here, so I definitely want to make a note here. We'll start off with Watto while I look for some other images here. Black Series got a new fan channel wave today. So the first one is, of course, Watto from the Phantom Menace. Although I saw Bebart eagle-eyed this in the chat earlier, that this guy... he shows in the picture in an Attack of the Clones box instead of a Phantom Menace box. So I'd be interested to see. What blew me away on this guy, this was the flight stand that had gotten teased at Red 5 Collectibles, so we knew about this. What blew me away was something that I was really hoping they would do with this figure, is those fluttering effects on those wings. That is something that, I mean, when Watto's in flight in the movies, which is most of the time you see him, Watto... the wings are moving so fast you can't see them. It's like a bug flying in the air. So that is awesome that they did exactly what I would have wanted them to do, which is take clear plastic, apply some expertly put in paint. We got Jayhawk coming in. What's up, Jayhawk? I suspect the reason we get all the accessories with this guy is that he used very little paint on the body, pretty much all black plastic, right? I was saying instead of Stroller, it's Starkiller. Easier to get the piece count up. I would say so. Yeah, a lot of it's just they're not doing a wash on that figure or anything. Yeah, and Jacob says San Diego Comic-Con is going to be a big banger with Yaddle, Dirge, and Pong Krell. Could you imagine all three at the same event?
That would be crazy.
But yeah, either of you guys want to jump in, talk about Watto while I look for some other pictures of these guys here?
Look, I think that, one thing that we've seen from the fans is they're quick to complain about something when something goes right.
What?
But it's very hard for us to give praise. This is one where they're listening. And again, like today, they turned this back into a premium series.
Yes.
And when you're giving out the flight stands, we've got all the different accessories that we're getting. It's like, this is what happens when you change teams.
Yes.
When you have an old team, they do things in a very old and antiquated way. You get a new team in, they're willing to take chances, but they also want to do the big wows. For the first stream in 2026, they've done this. They've met, I think they've exceeded our expectations, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We're going to give a shout out.
Or vintage.
We'll give a shout out to Steve Evans here, Mr. Stevie, because he has some nice high res posts.
Wow.
Look at all the paint apps on those overlays for those belts there.
Yeah.
Look at that big. He's got an innie. I didn't know that Watto had an innie. 3 new sculpts from films. This is what Black Series needs to be now. Enough redos. This is what I have been asking for. I think a lot of people are with you, Jayhawk. I think a lot of people are with you. And Hal Runner, # balance the scales. I think all 3 of these could be definitely used in the 375 scale with an update. Watto, look at all that articulation.
Wow. Yes.
Look at all that.
And this is a lot of new articulation. They're not just coming out of this out of nowhere. They're actually putting time in sculpting. It moved it back up to a premium brand. I am so happy with this. And again, I know tonight when we talk about this as well, there's going to be people that's look in the chat right now. They're losing their minds. There's somebody at work that hasn't seen this. The minute they see it, it's just going to blow their minds, man. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, and I have to say this. I know I said it about Taun We when we were like on the stream, but I have to say it here again with Watto. Look at the eyes. The detail on the paint on the eyes is so impressive. The blending of the colors and the paint, very, very well done.
Well, look at this, the sculpting on his snout and everything. So that everything is meticulous to detail.
Yes, it is.
This is not just some standard figure they just threw out. They made this a premium figure. It looked fantastic, man.
Agreed. Yeah, and then I want to get into this. Was honestly, I lost my little mind.
I did. You did
when I saw this Geonosian, man. Oh my God in heaven! Look at this guy. I mean, he is just nuts. I mean, the fluttering wings.
Yeah.
The flight stand on the Geonosian. I was not expecting. I like these conical flight stands here too.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Well,
and not to mention, TVC also teased a Sonic Blaster.
Yeah.
They're going to be getting a Geonosian too. I'm floored. Again, but just the sculpt work, just from a character that's from animation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Alex, I'll stop yapping.
No. Keep going, man. When you look at the articulation and sculpting, look at the attention to detail to his finger holding the blaster.
Yeah.
Different sizing and everything else. This is when sculptors do their work and they really just, you're able to look and say, this is just not a figure. This becomes a work of art because everything is meticulously detailed in it. That's what's amazing about this figure and everything around, like you look at his collar, you look at his head, all this different layers of sculpting. This is not an easy thing to do from sculptors because he could have just half-assed it and just toned it in and we probably would have been happy. This exceeds this, man. Fantastic job. Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm seriously. Jackson, you want to throw in some thoughts on the Geonosian here?
I thought it was going to be Pong Krell and they pulled it up immediately until they zoomed in. I saw it was the regular Geonosian, which we'll probably get a Pong Krell at this point too. Yes. But again, everything to Alexander's point, it is absolutely like breathtaking with the details and the paint that they did for it. It just looks premium, which is crazy for a Black Series figure because I feel like, again, On some of the other things before, it would be questionable. But I mean, granted, they've always knocked it out of the park with Aliens, so they know what they're doing. But this is peak.
Yeah, man, I am just completely blown away. They've been doing such a good job on the gold color on a lot of their recent figures. When they paint gold on a figure, it is very, very nice. Now, I'm seeing a couple questions I want to address about potential reuse and what's the difference between this particular look versus some other looks. Okay, so historically, Geonosian warrior figures are actually one specific Geonosian lieutenant named Sun Fac, okay? That's for 375. This is actually the Geonosian warrior. So he's just a standard grunt troop builder. We see plenty of these guys in both Attack of the Clones and in the Clone Wars for the Second Battle of Geonosis arc. The difference, I see some people saying the head looks a little weird. Well, the ones that don't have the wings tend not to have these little tusks at the corners of the mouth. That is another indicator of the warriors, that they have these little tusks at the end of their mouths here. So, but yes, I saw another question. It might have been Hal Runner. Yeah. Are the wingless grunts basically the ones with the wings, without the wings? Yes, it's all the same. And then lots of people obviously asking the big question, what does this mean for the potential of a Poggle the Lesser? Just recently in TVC, we did get Poggle the Lesser back revealed in December about a month ago. And shout out to my friends over at SWTVC. They did a little bit of a deep dive on the sculpting of that figure. There is a lot that can be carried over between Poggle the Lesser and the regular Geonosian warrior. So I think that this is going to offer a lot of reuse potential for Poggle. You'll have the ability to reuse the arms, the legs, maybe parts of that torso and that abdomen. Really with Poggle, the biggest things are going to be the head and the chest area that are going to be different. I think the feet are also different on Poggle too. But, I mean, for the most part, though, I'd say about 50% at least of this figure can be reused and made into a Poggle the Lesser. And especially considering we just got Poggle in TVC, they've already teased they're doing a Geonosian warrior in TVC. I think there's a really good opportunity to use some reuse here to get a Poggle the Lesser in Black Series. And then honestly, I gotta say, for me, this one was really exciting. My goat, Taun We. Shout out Rena Owen. I met her at ICC-Con this last year in 2025. Got her original 2002 Attack of the Clones action figure signed. She was what a wonderful lady. What a nice person. This figure, seriously, blew me away. Look how good this figure looks. Again, same like I said with Watto, the eyes are just what I'm immediately drawn to, the paintwork on the eyes.
Yeah. You know what? Again, here's another one that's definitive in sculpting and everything. It looks like you turned on that film and it's popping right out. Great job, great look. You know, it's hard to have any kind of like, you know, qualms about this Fanstream, man. This was probably one of the better ones they've done. Again, new team, new directive. You can see it, man.
This is what I was going to... Yeah, so to Alex's point, this is the year where we're really going to start to see the influence of the current Star Wars team and their choices when it comes to character selects and who gets made and when they get made, how they get made. This is... Yeah, I think that if this is an indicator of what 2026 is going to be, you better get those wallets ready, everybody, because we're going to be buying a lot of action figures this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this opens the door to some potential reuse, especially at the legs here for more Kaminoans. The hands and the legs on the Kaminoans particularly. I would love to see Nala Se from the Bad Batch. I would also love to see Lama Su, the Geonosian Prime Minister. I'm sorry, the Kaminoan Prime Minister. Just my nostalgia for the Attack of the Clones is just through the roof with this wave. What a great wave. So, again, everybody, these go on pre-order Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. They are fan channel, meaning they're not going to be available at your Walmart and your Target. They're going to be available at your Big Bad Toy Store, your Amazon, your Hasbro Pulse, all that kind of stuff. So, and again, I'll plug it again. My link to my Discord's in the description below. I do pre-order links for Star Wars action figures there for both Big Bad and for Amazon. So if you guys want to, get in the loop and get the @everyone ping when those go up, you can definitely check out Blitz Transmissions Discord in the description down there. We got Jayhawk in the chat again. tailor-made for my collecting philosophy. I want to represent the films on my shelves, not just white armor and brown robes, all aspects of the films. These secondary characters are world builders. Yes, they are. They're going to look great. They probably, for a lot of people, these are not characters that would be front and center on your shelf. But for a lot of people, these are great characters to put just off to the sides of your main cast to really get people invested. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I seriously am just blown away. What a great wave of figures here. Jackson, anything to add on Taun We?
I just rewatched Attack of the Clones like the other week. So for me, I was like, no way. So I'm still blown away by it. I mean, even if this is the only Kaminoan we get, I'm fine with that for right now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
fantastic job, man. Fantastic job.
Yeah, and then I think briefly, because I know it's not our big thing here. I think briefly let's jump into this TVC 4-pack here. Shout out all my TVC people again, all my Black Series people. We won today. That's what I'm going to say. But I think if you're somebody who's a big fan of the OT, if you're somebody who's a big fan of TVC, if you bought the Cantina, if you didn't buy the Cantina, you'd be interested in this. Who's new? Let's see who is added to the Cantina. We have, again, this one. What a slam dunk. What a redemption story for TVC with this guy. Arleal Shus, the stretch goal that was snubbed for the TVC Cantina HasLab. What was that? 2 years ago now. Wow.
Yeah.
And we just missed out on this guy by maybe under 2,000 backers or something. Might even been a few hundred backers. But yeah, this is one that people have been shouting to the hills. We need Arleal Shus. And Hasbro has pivoted on their thing. It used to be, hey, the characters in the Cantina are only going to be available, for the HasLab, but then they've pivoted since and said that that's the packaging for these characters that's exclusive. So finally, we get our hands on Arleal. I know that people are really, really excited about it. Hal Runner says finally they will shut up about Arleal.
They silenced some people today.
What's up, Star Wars Collective? How we doing, Jacob? These figgies are an official proof of the turning point that's been spoken of recently. Hasbro Star Wars isn't messing around anymore. B-Some wants to know if this is Teen Wolf on the screen.
He could.
He's got the sportsman jacket on, doesn't he? But yeah, this is a huge one for people. I know that people who backed the TVC Cantina, people who love the Cantina HasLab, love that display. This is a character never been done in action figure form. So I'm happy for everybody that has him. We also got Garen Dan. I won't lie. This one was one of the two big surprises for me with this set, and in no way is it, in my opinion at least, a bad surprise. I think this is a really, really good surprise here. Garen Dan's a figure that has been desperately in need of an update. I think they nailed the soft goods execution on this particular character. Anybody have anything to add on either Arleal or Garen Dan? I know neither of you guys really collect 375 that much.
I do every now and then. There's a couple of things, but no, look, you bought the Cantina. You want things to fill it out. I'm glad they haven't just ignored it. I'm glad they're throwing in more figures that are easily needed, because a lot of people want to build out that massive playset / diorama. So it's good for them. I'm glad they're winning this. And again, after 2 years, it's nice they're still releasing this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that's fair. My honest thoughts. But I'm very glad, at least about the Arleal situation, where I thought that was kind of a really cruddy thing to be like, we will never make this figure again. Boo-hoo if you don't fund our HasLabs. That now it's just the packaging that's exclusive. So this really opened the door for any previous figure that was lost out. Not everything was funded on the gunship. Now that I was thinking, because we just got to
and Egan Kolar. Yep.
Yeah. So those are still possibilities for the future, which is nice, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, most definitely. But I think this is a great figure. I know a lot of people will be excited. I will say, to Hal Runner's point, the reason this one was a surprise to me was because you're right, he doesn't actually show up in the Cantina in the movie. But we have the Streets of Mos Eisley playset that was available to everybody. You could easily put him in there. I think it all connects. It all complements each other. But yeah, Tim from Bosk's Bounty will be over the moon. Yeah, I know Tim's going to be super excited about these. And then next up, actually, and even in the background of this picture, there's the Streets of Mos Eisley playset. There we go.
Yeah.
So clearly they knew what they were doing with the solicitations there. Now, this one was one that I predicted would be in this set. And this is one that I think is a perfect kind of character. To my knowledge, Labria has not been updated since the Power of the Force 2 line back in the 90s. Wow. So this is a figure that desperately needed redone. I think they executed him very, very well. Yes. I think a lot of people are going to be excited. He's one of those characters that has like that blink and you miss it moment, but he's like the only character on screen. He's smiling, his beady eyes are looking back and forth at the either side of the screen. So this is one of those that's like iconic to the imagery of the Cantina, and this was definitely a slam dunk. I like this. Again, the soft goods are done very well. They don't look like toilet paper draped around the figure. Big old Kleenex on the figure. They look good. But yeah, guys, any thoughts here?
Hey, it's another great character to just have in the film, and I'm glad, like I said, the one split second camera guy, on film, they're like, no, it makes sense. There's some people that notice those characters.
Yes.
It's cool to bring it. I like the way they have the bar scene. This is exactly what you want this for, man. Great job.
Yeah. To Kobe's point here, I think this was the last hoorah for the Return to Tatooine program. This was like the last big thing that they were, promoting and putting together. I think that now, for the next 12 to 18 months, it's going to be full steam ahead on Republic Gunship Battle of Geonosian things. And they already teased that Sonic Blaster for the Geonosian there, so that's exciting as well. Jackson, anything to add on Labria?
No.
I will say there is some potential reuse opportunity here now that we have this Deveronian species sculpt to give us Brick, who is one of the members of the Prison Break episode of Mando Season 1. I know that that's a crew that TVC fans want to finish out, and this would be a great opportunity to get some reuse in there and get that character. And then finally, our last member, this was never something I saw coming. We have Chalman, who is the owner of the Mos Eisley Cantina. I think what a fitting way to tie a bow on the Return to Tatooine. Yeah. Very out of left field, but I think, you know what? You have the bartender. Let's get the owner of the bar while we're at it.
Yeah, this was my most excited figure when it popped up. And I've got to be honest with you, man. I was thinking I was going to never be able to get an actual beer mug for Black Chrysanthemum. And now I've got it now. Not so much the figure, but the mug. I'll buy this just for the mug.
Yeah. I see there are some TVC diehards in chat right here who are really, really excited. This is a very deep cut. Yeah,
because Chalman never pops up in a movie, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but man, I think this is a great one. Just a deep cut, really representative of what the Cantina is. Deep cuts. I know Hal Runner would have preferred it was Kazuda Xiono from Resistance, but Kazuda in parentheses unborn. But then we have one retro reveal. This retro reveal was of course Yavin Ceremony Leia. This is great for people who collect Kenner, who are into that older style of figures, who want something like this, which is a character that was never made for the Kenner line. So I think for a lot of people, this is a win. This is what Kenner should be. It should be remakes of hard to get figures, and it should be, original characters that fit the aesthetic of that original Kenner line.
Yeah, no. Absolutely. Look, I'm not into this one at all, but there are some people that are, and you've got to please those fans out there, and they should be happy with this, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
But favorite reveal of the day. Anybody? I think
you already know. You already know.
Yeah, it's an easy. I saw somebody put 11 out of 10. No, it's like more or less 100 out of 10 right there. I was not expecting this.
Man, look at the detail on the back of the figure there.
Wow.
Yeah. Those are very Vader-esque legs there, too.
I needed that. I needed it in my life, and I didn't know I needed it in my life. This can fix me.
Stone Mando jumping in. If you don't say Watto's your favorite, you're wrong.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to be wrong today.
Yep. I'll
Everybody
be wrong.
sound
That's
off.
okay.
Sound off in the chat. Let us know who your
Yeah.
favorite was, Watto.
There
We have
you
a
go.
question here. Tommy, do you think they should just finish the Bad Batch 4-pack with Omega?
Yes.
I actually have been saying this recently. They do those little like special action figure box sets sometimes in TVC.
Yeah.
Let's just knock them out. Just do a 4-pack, Echo, Tech, Wrecker, Omega, and their season 1 looks. Get them done. You know. Hey, shout out Fig Fury Epic Stream, guys. Thanks for going live and making my workday that much better. Everyone in chat, thanks for being here and contributing to the fun. Have a wizard day. Yeah, you go back to work. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
You go back to
Employed.
work. What's a job?
Stop. We can't talk about that.
But yeah, man, I am just so blown away by this fan stream, man. Black Series really took the win.
Yeah.
This fan stream, man.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop talking about these, but Alex and I will be back tonight at 8:30 p.m. on Sarlacc Digest to talk about it on Sarlacc Digest Toy Chest. We'll be back to talk about all these awesome reveals. I want to hear what Scott has to say about those TVC reveals for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely also want to hear what Scott has to say. I want to hear what Scott also has to say about the retro. Because I know Scott's a bit of a retro guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm super hyped, man. I'm really excited.
Yeah, no, same way too, man. You know, we get it. What a blessed life. You get to wake up in the morning and talk about Star Wars. Get to end your evening and talk about Star Wars. What the heck are we doing?
What are we doing? What a time to live in. So, with that, guys, I think we've exhausted our conversation. I have a lot of content I got to pump out between now and 8:30. I got to do a YouTube short about the reveals themselves. I got to do a YouTube short. I'm gonna clip it, so you guys keep a lookout. I will collab post you on Instagram a compilation of our reactions. Especially Jackson to Lord Starkiller.
I don't think I've had a reaction that good to a figure since the Battlefront Jet Trooper when we were in your dorm, bro, and I lost my shit over that one.
Alex, this goes back to when Jackson and I did 1313. God, that was 5 years ago almost now. That's crazy. But we were sitting next to each other and we're reacting to a Hasbro fan stream. And it's like 2021, and they revealed the Gaming Greats clone Jet Trooper from Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
And dude, we were in college in 2021, believe it or not. Yeah.
Yes.
But we were sitting there, and I have the clip on my phone still of just all of us. They're like, "It's the Jet Trooper," and Jackson's like, "Oh my gosh!"
It was peak, and it still is a peak figure. I love it.
If I recall, Jacob had like a hat on and like flew off his head or something. Like just yeah. But it's so I will have a lot of short form content coming out between now and the evening, just recapping stuff. Again, make sure you guys check out the Discord. You also need to check out the Syndicate Discord. That's something that we're pushing right now. It's already over 100 members. My friends over at Sarlacc Digest and Shadow Nose Network are really spearheading that. So definitely check out that Discord if you like more than just Star Wars. If you're into things like, G.I. Joe, Marvel, Warhammer, figure photography, all different kinds of stuff, that's where you can get your fix over at the Shadow Nose Network, or the Syndicate, run by the Shadow Nose Network and the Starlacc Digest. Lots of S's for me to keep track of. Say that 5 times fast. So Alex, I'll pass it off to you first. Is there anything you want to plug? Again, all of the Shadow Nose Network stuff is linked in the description below.
Appreciate that. I know Chet last night threw up an unbox of the Book of Fett. Everybody, I know Scott had, and it was to counterpart Scott's video because a lot of people didn't like the quality of that. So, Chet put that down. Also, our fine friends over at plasticnews.com will be doing an actual written article recap of this today. So if you're into just reading things throughout the day and you can't get on and watch Tommy Live because your boss doesn't want you to actually be watching things on your phone, then take your lunch hour, read some articles over at plasticnews.com. But just, hey man, always a pleasure coming over here. I love these fan streams. I love when Tommy loses his mind when something comes out and it worked. I got to see that and Jackson today. So hey, my day's full of fandom joy, bro.
Awesome. Jackson, anything you want to plug for 1313?
First of all, thanks for the invite to the stream, everyone. Tom and Alex, it was a great chance to see y'all again. It's 7 a.m. here in Hawaii, so this made my morning at least to see all of these figures revealed. In terms of 1313 stuff, stay tuned for the 13th. We will be having a channel update video coming out then, and that will kind of just detail our roadmap and our ideas that we got for 2026 for our content.
Awesome, cool. And again, everything 1313, everything Shadowe Network, linked in the description below. I will plug it again. You'll see it on all of my social media this afternoon. We're going to be streaming on the Sarlacc Digest podcast YouTube channel, Sarlacc Toy Chest.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. We're going to be having a good time recapping after I'm done freaking out about the reveals. I will have a much more, hopefully mature reaction to all the reveals tonight. But it'll be fun. And then here we go. Jackson pre-ordered both of them. Don't forget. I know you won't forget. You're amazing. The two of them.
Also, B-Sum, I'll start on that. Just send me over. I'll just send that through the Discord. I'll get your excuse ready.
Stamped. Oh, that's what I need to do as soon as this is over. The apprehended stamp on the Watto.
Yep.
Okay.
Write it down.
Yeah, but with that, guys, we're going to get out of here again. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody who is able to take the time out of their Monday. I know a lot of you guys here in the U.S. are still going through your workday right now. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for supporting. Welcome to all of the new Rancor Battalion channel members that made it in here today. Republic credits for Watto. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. But with that, guys, we hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll catch you for the next one. And, of course, may the Force be with you.
Breaking off. All units, fire at will. 1-2, pick a target. Too many, Captain. Watch your stabilizer, Gold 6. Anybody cover me. I got 2 vultures on my tail. Gotta hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. I'm hit. Where's our reinforcements?